Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Raptors in Toronto. For the Raptors, tonight a chance to press their advantage after an impressive road win in Game 2. They're approaching this one with a lot of confidence. Now tonight, a borderline must-win game. Kenny, you've been there. Talk about a team's mindset in this situation.
Well, in those championship years, like in '94, we had the home court, and we lost both games to Phoenix at home. Still came back. The local papers, you know what they called us?
Choke City.
Choke City, because it wasn't Clutch City, and then we changed it to Clutch City by ultimately winning Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals and went on to the NBA Finals.
Well, Kenny, in 2006 with the Heat, we almost went down 3-0 in the championship series.
Whoa.
We overcame a 13-point deficit in the last 6 minutes of Game 3, and they decided to hack a shot. Wow. So I'm at the free throw line, and I look up. My main man, Joel, from high school, is giving me the motion and saying, follow through, Big Daddy, follow through, Big Daddy. And we went on to win it all.
Whoa, Joel must be a special guy in your life.
That's
he was
a
my
story.
High school point guard, 36-0, baby,
Yeah,
San Antonio Cole.
That is a story that isn't known to many people. I'm so glad that you shared it here.
Yes.
That's heartwarming.
That is heartwarming.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Miami Heat with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Toronto Raptors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn this one. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. You take a look at the Raptors. They've been dominating this series, winning the first 2 games on the road. With the win here, they've taken almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
And guys, basically, I think they locked this series up with a win here tonight. They've taken the momentum, winning those first 2 on the road. Now on their home court, they're right where they want to be.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Richardson. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's George in at the small forward.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Right, the pass to Parker. Takes the 13-footer. Doesn't go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. And that one, it didn't happen.
You know, it's not rocket science. When you're cold from the perimeter, you got to pound it inside and at least draw some fouls.
Now, here's Richardson. George passes to Adebayo. D that time from Leonard.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Right against Richardson. Shoots from 12. And the Raptors miss again.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Richardson drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Guarded by Fox. The pass to Parker. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Parker.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GH, the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Count that bucket.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Now here's Parker. Here's the teardrop. Yep, it counts. Parker's got his second bucket.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
First quarter, you're really testing the defense, trying to find their weaknesses.
Here's Adebayo to the inside. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even though Drummond has been extending his range, this is where he makes his living, in the painted area.
Parker outside. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. A pass to Fox. Passes it to Adebayo. And that one drops.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Raptors trail by 6. Miami grabs the miss. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now, here's George. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pulls it up. And it's Miami with another.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Because they've been patient, they're finding good shots. That's why they've hit a much higher percentage from the floor.
Right against Richardson. And Wright kicks to Leonard. Over George. Leonard, no luck. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Fox passes to Richardson. Back to Fox. Puts up a 3. Richardson, no luck. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing here by 8. Basket good. Parker's got his third basket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
George against Leonard. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Miami leading by 6. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. in for the Raptors. Teague comes in for DeLon Wright, and Miami also making a switch. Nurkic checked in for Adebayo. Knocks it loose to the middle, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Six to shoot. Guarded by Fox. It's Drummond with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Fox, no good.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
They grab their own miss, and they pick up two.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities for defensive rebounding for them.
Now, here's Fox. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And here's George for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision. If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
And here is Powell. Over George. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
And that one is good. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Leonard. Misses it off the right side of the rim.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Here's Drummond. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lets it fly, and Leonard gets it to go.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
The Heat leading by 6. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
He told me they can't dwell on what happened in the first 2 games. Even though the series may still have a long way to go, he did use the term must win when talking about tonight. With no room for error, Kevin, he's probably right. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here are the Heat now. Pass to Richardson. To the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. Powell pulls it in. Raptors trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's the pass to Teague. He's guarded by Nurkic. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Miami leading by 4. Fox kicks to George. Pass to Richardson. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Miami keeping it alive with a new 24. Here's Richardson. Fox with it. Back to Richardson. They get it again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Back to Teague. Now Fox. He's got 6. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Fox. And the Heat lead by 6.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Getting ready for Miami. Here's Powell. And too long on the shot. The Heat leading by 6. Now here's Winslow. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dinwiddie, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Toronto. 8-point game. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. Now, I don't mean style points. Herter, guarded by Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Raptors trail by 8. T kicks to Powell. Inside. Banked in off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Adebayo. Guarded guarded by Powell. Here's Nurkic. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Nurkic has got his first points in this one.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Pass to Parker. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ball's not loose.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball. And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominating on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Toronto with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Herter, and he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Raptors trail by 12. Outside Teague. He kicks to Parker. The pass to Chang. Here's Teague. Drops one in from the wing. Teague's got his first bucket of the night. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
Raptors trail by 10. Gorgie Dang is out there at Jabari Parker. And there's Teague. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Parker's shot is off. The Heat shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Pass break Toronto. That's a 2 from Powell. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's to Dinwiddie. Here's Green, guarded closely. On the wing, Winslow. A baseline Jay. Adebayo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Anunoby passes to Parker. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Kept alive. Adebayo kicks to Winslow. Sinks the triple.
This jump shot not fluid from deep yet, but Winslow nails that one.
Raptors trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jang dishes to Parker. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Now here's Winslow. To the inside. Here's Green. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Jang. Adebayo passes to Green. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. And And that'll be his third foul so far. On defense, Toronto trailing by 13. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
T kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Jang. Parker right side. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Parker drops them both. Miami leading by 14. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Parker with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Parker kicks to Anunoby. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Pocket 6. Here's Teague. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Green. To the paint.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Raptors trail by 16. And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
It's stolen. Herter, guarded by Powell. Green kicks to Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. Herter, guarded by Powell, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Parker's shot is off.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Kicks it to Powell. Fires from 14, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Powell's got his second basket. The Heat leading by 14. Timeout called, the Heat. Group in for the Heat. And here are the Heat now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Fox passes to George. That's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
One shot, gentlemen.
Miami with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Fox kicks to Richardson. Pass to George. It's Drummond, high post. And here is Fox. He's got 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors trail by 11. Leonard attacking, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Right against George. He sinks the 11-footer. George has got 6.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Fox. Back to Richardson. Fox with it. The dish to Drummond. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 6 points for him.
Clock running out. Drummond showing some maturity. Stays calm and scores the bucket.
Out to the right wing. Raptors moving the ball around to the right side. Teague against Richardson. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Teague.
And Teague just so creative in how he finishes around tough D when it's thrown his way.
Now, here's Richardson. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Wright pulls it down. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Toronto. From deep, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Toronto, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Leonard hits them both.
The NBA champion, Finals MVP, Kawhi has done a lot in a short time.
Fox passes to George. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Richardson against Teague. The kick out to Wright. Outside Leonard. And Teague has it in the corner. Outside Leonard. The tray, and he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 9.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
And the Heat call time here. kicks to Adebayo. Fox passes to George. Pass to Richardson. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. And Fox has it in the corner over right. Misses off the right iron. Raptors trail by 6. Leonard finds Wright over George. And it's Wright missing. George looking around. And it's good from the elbow. 10 points for him.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
And the Raptors call time here. The Raptors making the switch here. Parker's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Nurkic is checked in. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. To the paint. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the left iron.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Leonard, the pass to Parker, and it's in there.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Parker.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Passes it to George. Both loose. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Now George. 10 points for him. Drills it from outside. George has got 13.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Back to Parker. Over Drummond. And too long on the shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And George kicks to Richardson. Here's Nurkic. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 7.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
Right against Richardson. Now here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Richardson up top. Guarded by Wright. Charity strike shot. Kicks it out to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Got a piece of it.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Parker against Drummond. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Parker. From outside the arc, and it's Miami with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And the dunk by Parker.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt, that could be a gigantic swing in momentum, given how that sequence developed.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the two-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Heat, they're facing a second half that will either put them on the brink of elimination or breathe new life into this series. One thing's for sure, they can't let this game get away and expect to have a decent chance to rebound from a 3-0 deficit. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
When Paul George plays with high energy, he goes to a level others can't reach. He defends 4 and 5 positions. On the other end, it's effortless for him to create good looks. One of the most intriguing players to watch when he's on his game.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They're getting beat up on the boards, Ernie. Woo. Smack them around, smack them around. And you know the coach is unhappy about it, because I'm unhappy about it, Ernie. I'm sure he's in the locker room right now saying, hey, we can bounce back in the second half. You need to dig deep, show some pride.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The evening commute has plenty of people on the move here tonight in Toronto, where we welcome you back. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Raptors trail by 5. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Paul George. Andre Drummond is out there with Adebayo. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. Leonard's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. And it's George finishing it off.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And it's Wright missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Fox. Pass to Adebayo. Dishes it to George. 6 to shoot. Over Wright. And it falls over the rim and in. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Leonard attacking. And again, Toronto no up.
Really, a lack of focus coming out of the break. So far, they are 0 for 3.
Here's Drummond, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Drummond's got 8 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Richardson covering. Good. He's got 9.
Playing big, toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
And did you see the separation he got? It's an art, creating that kind of space.
Now, here is George. 17 points in the game. Parker with it. Now guarded by Fox. That one's not going to go. And the Heat going the other way now.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
George against Leonard. Here's Parker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 9. Outside, George. The pass to Adebayo. George finds Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. Toronto grabs the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul George with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Here's Richardson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Toronto calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Here's Parker from down low. And that one, good. Parker's got 19 points.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Richardson the pass to George. Here's Drummond. Tight defense on him. And George with the stuff.
Good eyes by Drummond. He's working on this. Spots the open man. Delivers the dime.
Raptors trail by 11. Parker outside. Leonard inside. Guarded by Fox. And that one, good. And that's now 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
Richardson against Wright. They grab their own miss. And Drummond throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
And the Heat making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Just 4 to shoot. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Creating the size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
Now, here's Fox. out of room. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Back to Leonard. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. He gets separation almost any time he wants.
Leonard against George. And there it is for him. Raptors trail by 11. Guarded by Fox. Outside Leonard. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he beat up?
Fox kicks to Drummond. Poke loose. And here is Fox. He's got 8. Nurkic in the post. He's against Parker. Snatched up. Drummond goes up again, and it's good on the way up. Drummond's got 12 in the game.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Wright finds Leonard. Good. He's got 18.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
The Heat leading by 8. Pass to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Drummond. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Leonard looking over the floor. Guarded by Fox. Kicks to Leonard. Over George. Rebound by the Heat. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richardson against Wright. Richardson dishes to George. Rebound by Parker. Raptors trail by 8. Leonard on the wing. Excellent D there from George.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Drummond in the post. Up and in from the low block. Drummond's got 8 points here in this quarter. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Guarded by Fox. Inside. Nurkic with the block. Richardson with it. Over Wright. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness. A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
Now, here's Fox. He kicks to Richardson. Nurkic trying to get open. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. Raptors trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, you know, the truth is, Leonard's been focused all night. Has an array of go-to moves and the endurance to keep on coming.
And the Heat call time here. And a new group in for the Heat. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. At one point, they led by 16. Nurkic in the post. Jang defending. Nurkic can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Anunoby, covered by Winslow. He gets it in there. Anunoby's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pass to Nurkic. Lays it up off the glass. Nurkic has got his third basket of the night.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Raptors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Miami leading by 8. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Dinwiddie. Teague covering. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Dinwiddie, 5 points in the game. The 11-footer. Nurkic can't hit. Raptors trail by 6. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Now Teague. Got a piece of it. Back to Parker. Pocket 6. Powell inside.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pop. And so he makes both from the line. Miami leading by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Count it. Good. Dinwiddie's got 7.
Such a field shot there, the floater.
35 seconds left in the third. Now here's Teague. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic against Jang. Teague the pass to Pop. The second chance effort. Doesn't go that time. Got it up. That one misses. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. We've got Teague. Jabari Parker is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Gorgie Day. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And there's the pass to Winslow. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Jang's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Parker. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
Here's Anunoby. Herter, guarded by Powell. It's to Dinwiddie. Over Teague. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Parker looking around. Over Green, trying to get open as Jang. Parker's shot is off. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Heat now. Inside, Powell with the steal. Parker inside. He's against Green. And that one's good. Parker.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dinwiddie kicks to Adebayo. To the middle. To the wing right side. Lock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto trailing. Outside Teague. Here's Anunoby. Back to Teague. Kicks it to Parker. Passes it to Anunoby. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. There's the feed to Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Winslow. Miami no good on that time either. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Parker. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Parker's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Well, this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Heat lead by 2.
And you can just see by the way he fought with the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Now here's Parker. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And here is Powell. 6 to shoot. Jang, rebound by the Heat. Herter, guarded by Powell. Now here's Winslow. D right on him. It's good.
Showing off his work in the weight room. He's an and-one machine. Justin Winslow has that kind of potential.
One shot.
That's good from Winslow.
The 10th overall pick back in 2015. Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
Now here's Powell. Picked him clean. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Now here's Teague. He's covered closely, and the baseline jumper no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
That's tipped. Here's on an open. To the paint. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Jeff Teague.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Dinwiddie passes to Adebayo. Toronto, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Feeds to Winslow, and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Raptors trail by 3. And Teague has it in the corner. Over Richardson. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Guarded by Fox. 5 on the clock. There's the dish to Powell. And again, Toronto no up.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Richardson finds Drummond. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Leonard, no luck. The Heat leading by 7. Fox with it. Now the pass to George. Shoots over Leonard. And that one goes long. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. That one good for 2. Leonard's got 13 points in the second half.
One thing about Kawhi, when he's driving, he eats up real estate fast with those long strides.
This one for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Fox has it in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Leonard draws the double. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And you can see it in terms of protecting the rim. Drummond has the ability. He just needs to stay active on a consistent basis.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Miami leading by 3. Fox kicks to Drummond. Got a piece of it. Outside, George. And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Oh,
yes. Always up there among the leaders in steals.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Leonard. To the made shot from Andre Drummond. Guarded by Fox. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over George. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
And Fox gets it to go. And it's a 5-point Miami lead.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Teague against Richardson. Takes the 3. No good that time. The Heat go the other way with it.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Feeds away. He doesn't hit that one.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
And it's Leonard missing. The Heat leading by 5. Fox dishes to George. Offensive rebound. 2 points. That one goes.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Walker's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Wright in for Teague.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from George. And the Raptors with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Leonard. Over Drummond. And the Raptors miss again.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Right against Richardson. Nurkic, the pass to Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
Here's Fox. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Fox kicks to Nurkic. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Just tried to shoot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Nurkic. 1:42 left to play here in the 4th. Passes it to Leonard. Over Drummond. Dishes to Leonard.
So difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots. Two.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Now Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Fox hits them both. Time left for the Raptors in this one. Pass to Leonard. Over Drummond. He claims that one off the back iron and down it falls. 32 points for Leonard.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
Now, here's Fox. He kicks it to George. Down low. He's looking for Drummond and finds him.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Heat.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for George.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now, here's Nurkic. And the pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. And there it is for him.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
And here is Fox. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
We'll continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.